All right, good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. I know a lot of graduations are taking place, and lots of spring activities are happening as well. So we're happy to have you here this morning, and we're looking forward to getting started with our first decision celebration. So, happy decision season, class of 2023. You've made it to the end of the year. Very exciting time. And we're looking forward to celebrating all of you. So welcome to our third annual virtual statewide celebration for all of Iowa's seniors. We're excited to celebrate our seniors throughout this entire week for the pathway that they've chosen to pursue after graduation. So each day of the week we'll be recognizing some different pathways. Decision season is really all about recognizing seniors' efforts in getting to where they are and celebrating their next steps in life. So seniors, we hope that you know that no matter what the decision is, we are proud of you, we are excited for you, and we cannot wait to see how you'll contribute your skills and talents to the world. This week, we are celebrating a different post-secondary pathway every day. So we will kick off each celebration with a guest speaker and then showcase all of our students from various high schools throughout the state that have made their decision to pursue the pathway that we're celebrating each day. So celebrating your decision and having a plan helps you get to where you want to be in the long run, but it takes a lot of work. So remember to celebrate your wins and your accomplishments along the way. And we hope you enjoy celebrating your decision this spring with your friends, family, school, and community. We'll play a short video and then we will introduce our guest speaker for today.
Hello, class of 2023. I'm Dr. Mark Wiederspont, Executive Director of Iowa College Aid, and we are thrilled to be celebrating your post-secondary decisions this spring. Since 2014, our agency has supported high schools around Iowa in celebrating their students' post-secondary decisions. It's likely your high school is hosting a decision celebration where you get to share what you've committed to doing after graduation. Our schools celebrate in all types of ways, including graduation walks in elementary schools, signing day ceremonies, and full assemblies. Recently, we've started celebrating seniors' decisions statewide in a virtual fashion. We are always excited to see where our students are headed after graduation, and we enjoy celebrating all of you across the state and nationally. Be sure to tune into our virtual celebration programs and see your decision highlighted across the state. We hope you enjoy celebrating this decision season with your peers, classmates, in high school.
Decision season, class of 2023. My name is Jamie Koval and I run the Course to College program through Iowa College Aid. We support your high school with activities like completing your college application, getting the FAFSA done, and planning your school's decision events, in which it's time to celebrate your hard work, perseverance, and decisions. You've kept up with the wild ride of high school these last few years, and now it's time to commit to your post-secondary decision. As a state, we are proud of you for pursuing education beyond high school, and we cannot wait to see where your path takes you. Decision season is all about recognizing your efforts in getting to where you are and celebrating your next step in life. No matter what that decision is, we are excited for you, and we can't wait to see how you'll contribute your skills and talents to the world. Decision Day celebrations were first started in 2014 by former First Lady Mrs. Obama to celebrate the work and efforts of students in pursuing post-secondary education. Now, almost 10 years later, we continue to celebrate students and their accomplishments in all sorts of ways, through assemblies, locker signs, maps, photos, graduation walks, and so much more. Throughout May, your school will be hosting celebrations of all types, and we are excited to get out there and celebrate with you. Your path has inspired so many. Imagine the elementary students in your district watching you meet this milestone. They cannot wait to be just like you someday. We look forward to recognizing your accomplishments as you work to close out your senior year. We hope you enjoy celebrating your decision this spring with your friends, family, school, and community. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Congratulations, class of 2023. The future is yours.
Congratulations!
Congratulations and good luck on your next steps.
Congratulations, class of 2023, on making your decision. Good luck on your next steps.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. Best of luck! We're the Scholarship and Grant team at Iowa College Aid. You made a college decision. Congratulations! Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hey seniors, the future is looking bright. We cannot wait to see what all of you have decided to do on this wonderful decision day. Keep up the good work. Know that it has just started for you and your future self. Good luck in your future. Best wishes.
Hello, class of 2023.
We're the community engagement team from Iowa College Aid.
We are so proud of all the hard work that you have done.
Get ready for an amazing adventure next year.
From all of us to all of you.
Congratulations!
So as you can tell, we're all really excited for you at Iowa College Aid and all of your awesome decisions. So today we are going to celebrate all of our students pursuing a military pathway and a workforce pathway. So we've kind of combined two pathways together for our Monday today. And we do have a great guest speaker online with us this morning to join us for those celebrating a military pathway. So Tim is a principal at Oelwein High School, and I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And hey, I join everyone in saying congratulations, really. I remember being a senior sitting where you're sitting and thinking, what am I getting congratulated for? Was there ever another option? Turns out there are lots of other options. There's an option to not graduate. And unfortunately, some of your peers take that route. You're one of the people who didn't, and you stuck through it and you worked through it. So congrats on that. Today, I kind of want to talk a little bit about your decision. Congratulations if you've chosen to be a part of the military. On less than 1% of people serve, which is awesome. I think that you are in that 1%. So congratulations for that and for doing that. Can you guys see everything okay? Good, thumbs up. All right. Hey, so I want to just jump right in and say whether you've chosen military or workforce, I asked my battalion commander, who's a lieutenant colonel, I said, hey, sir, what would you say to a group of graduates? And he said, go forth and conquer. Tell them your story, just like you did. And I'm like, well, that's a lot to live up to, but a little bit about my story. This is actually me getting commissioned 4 years ago as a high school principal. At the time, I was in a little school called Pekin. I've since moved to Oelwein and now the high school principal there. 9 months later, I took an oath, and then I graduated from what they call BOLC. It's Basic Officer Leadership course, and I became commissioned into the Iowa Army National Guard. And I would not recommend going to basic training at 38 years old. If you're going to go forth and conquer, I would do it way earlier, like you are now at 17, 18, or 19. But I share that in that part of the story to say that if you have any reservations about basic training, or if you're hitting the workforce, your internship, whatever you have coming up, know that you can do it. You can do hard things. If I can do this at 38 years old, you can do it at your age, and not only do it, but do it well, and just go after it. And that kind of leads me into the second part of this. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. One of the things I love the most, people ask me all the time, what do you love about your service? I love a lot of things, but the biggest thing I love is just being comfortable with being uncomfortable. This photo is actually a picture of myself and a guy named First Sergeant Howard. We ran the Army 10 miler. Yeah, it's 10 miles, which implies in the name. However, I was really naive and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. He calls, he's like, hey man, you want to go to Washington, D.C. and run this race? He didn't tell me it was 10 miles. He just said it was a race. So I'm thinking like 3 miles. We get 3 miles, we're still going, but we finished it, right? But I was really uncomfortable, but I'll tell you, probably one of the highlights of my service and my career so far, and definitely looking forward to maybe the opportunity to go back. It's just phenomenal. Not something, I'm not a runner. These colors don't run, they stand and fight, but I've had to learn to be a runner, and I've had to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Also, this is probably the opposite of what everyone else will ever tell you. That's okay. I'm not here to be everyone else. I'm here to be Tim Hadley. And what I would tell you is volunteer for everything. Your recruiter, or maybe someone that you know who has served, will tell you, don't volunteer for anything. Just stay low, stay under the radar. Some of that's true. However, what I've found is if you volunteer for everything, you begin to get into circles that you never would have realized, in places you never thought you've been. This is actually a picture of myself doing a dedication for 7 unclaimed veterans. What that means is there were 7 individuals found in Iowa last year who did not have family to have a service for. So they were in urns in different funeral homes across the state. They brought them to one central location in Des Moines, and I was able to officiate and conduct a service for them, honoring their service. And then through that, we actually were able to link to a family member for one of the families because of the way we put it out. The way I got into that was volunteering. I volunteered to be in something called the Honor Guard, which honors all veterans in their service and different ceremonies. It's a totally volunteer thing within the organization. I jumped in, and then I was really cool to be a part of that and see and get to be part of someone's final experience. Number 4, build community. Regardless of where you go from here, whether it's the workplace or the military, I'm really blessed to be able to do both. I get to be a high school principal, so I'm kind of like Hannah Montana, right? I don't know, that maybe that reference is too old for you guys, but like she had the best of both worlds. That's me, right? So I get to do the workforce thing Monday through Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, I get to put on my uniform and I get to go do Army things. Awesome. But in both places, one of the things that makes me successful is community. Now, this is a photo with a group of gentlemen. They're all from the National Guard. They're all in different places. We rode RAGBRAI last year. I had never done RAGBRAI. Again, didn't prepare. Probably I should, at some point, there's a theme, right? I should learn to understand. I didn't prepare. I had maybe ridden like 5 miles once on accident when I got lost trying to come back from the grocery store. I don't know. This was hundreds of miles, like 300 and some miles overall. We did it over a series of 7 days. Would not have been possible without the community of the men you see there. And there are other women not pictured that also wrote. The men and women that I get to serve with and alongside are why. If you ask any veteran, they're why. They'll tell you they love their country, but they love the people they serve with even more. And that's what makes them keep coming. They join for pride of service. They stay because of the brotherhood and sisterhood that's created in that. And you can do that anywhere you go, whether it's in your workplace, at school. You've seen it. It's just another level. Number 5, and this last one's kind of a big reach, but I like to reach big. I would encourage you to change the world. Whatever you do, go into it with a mind of excellence, and you'll be surprised where it'll take you. This is a picture of myself and several other members of the Iowa Army National Guard in Kosovo. Standing next to me is the Kosovo general. He was the lone survivor of a genocide on his family. He escaped when he was 7 years old, eventually joined the Kosovo Army, was part of the revolution to break free from communism, and now serves as the top leader in Kosovo. Kosovo is our sister country. They reached out to Iowa and said, hey, we unfortunately have had a series of suicide events in our ranks. What can we do to help prevent suicide? So I was invited along with several other folks to lead suicide prevention. Again, when I sat in your chair 20 years ago, did I think that I would become a leading expert on suicide prevention? Not at all, right? I didn't think that was something that would be a skill set I would have, but through my experience in the military and also my civilian work here at school, it's something that I've really come to embrace and understand and really worked hard to prevent and work hard to understand. And now I've been able to take it internationally. I sense that General came to America and to our annual training. He came to Camp Atterbury, Indiana. I was walking around with my gear on, and I almost bumped into him. He looked up and he was like, hey, and this general recognized me from 3 months before here in America. It's just awesome. You never know, right? How big your circle is, and with the way you guys are connected, take advantage of that. A little bonus I want to add to the end of this as I kind of wrap up and kind of encourage you with whatever you have next is don't forget the power of tiny gains. So again, some of you might be on the cusp of within this next week, 2 weeks, month, or 2 months, you're going to be stepping out to basic training, and you're thinking, man, they're going to ask me to run miles and miles, and I can't even run across my living room. That's okay, right? Like that's how I started. But I would encourage you, try a little bit, right? So you can't run all the way across your living room, run halfway and then walk the other half, right? You get past that, then maybe try to run past your yard, and then a telephone pole, and then a half mile, and then a mile, whatever it is, just try to do a little bit each day. And I guarantee you there's a power in that. If you can see, and I'm not a math person, I married a math teacher, so I cheated. I'm just a principal and I just get to tell them what to do. But if you get 1% better every day, that's 37 times better than you were when you started over a year. However, if you kind of slack a little bit and you don't give 100%, you actually can go negative and actually become worse. So I would encourage you just 1%. Like, what can I do a little bit better today that I didn't do yesterday? And again, that applies in your military career, but also those of you entering the workforce. What can I do? What can I give my employer a little bit more today that I didn't yesterday? And it's not that you're holding anything back each day. It's that you're giving a little bit more. This photo is important to me. The center photo is actually, and the three people in the center are actually Olympic athletes that came to lead a training for me. And I invited them to come, and they're part of their Army assignment is to train for the Olympics. All three of them are runners. One of them is what we call a pentathlete who does like 10 different events. And I asked him, I said, what's the secret to getting to the Olympics? I got to watch them all in the Olympics, like later on that summer. It was so cool to turn on the TV and see people. I'm like, hey, I know them. It's not like we were besties. I met them that one time, right? But like, I kind of translated it that way. But one of the keys, I said, what's the key to being an Olympic athlete? They just said consistency. And I was thinking like, you know, hardcore training or diet or what. They just said consistency. Just get up every day and be consistent at whatever you're doing. So I encourage you as you ship off to whatever's next, just continue to be consistent, continue on the same trajectory you're leaving high school. Hopefully you're leaving on a high note. Just keep going that direction and stay in that direction. Those are my encouragements for you today. You can contact me anytime. thadley@olwine.k12.ia.us if you have questions. My military emails there as well. And I'm just super stoked for your journey and whatever's next. For God and country, go get it.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Tim. Like, I'm going to take all those pieces of advice for myself too. As an adult, that just,
no charge.
Yeah, that transitions right over very well. So thank you for your time this morning and sharing all of that. I feel like our students definitely left with a good message there. So much good things going on. All right. And then let's see here. So just as a reminder this morning, we are celebrating all of our students that have chosen a military pathway and a workforce pathway. So we will begin a video, basically like a roll call of students throughout the state of Iowa, showcasing which military branch that they're going to start with. And then we'll shift over into the workforce, and we will see another video as part of our slideshow when we kind of transition pathways there. So we can go ahead and get started with our video. And then thank you, Tim, for joining us this morning. And we hope to be at Oline next year.
My name is Kathy Leggett, and I'm the Future Ready Iowa Policy Advisor at Iowa Workforce Development. I'm excited to be able to share a couple words with you today. We're celebrating and congratulating all of you on the choices you've made after high school. I specifically want to congratulate those of you who have decided to enter Iowa's workforce. Iowa needs you desperately, and the skills and talents that you bring to our employers will help strengthen our communities. You're not only going to get a chance to earn a new paycheck, you are going to get valuable on-the-job training, which will serve you well in any capacity in your life. For many of you, this will be the first career choice you embark upon, and there will be many more. It's important to know that Future Ready Iowa and Iowa Workforce Development will always be there with you along your road and journey if you need any help as you maneuver through those different options. The great thing about working and living in Iowa is there are opportunities everywhere. So I encourage you to take advantage of that, and congratulations. Have fun and best wishes.
Thank you so much. We have quite a group going off to the military workforce. That's really cool to see all of them come together in one kind of central spot for the state of Iowa. So thank you for joining us this morning. We're really excited for our students choosing to pursue that military or workforce pathway, and we look forward to seeing all that you accomplish on this new journey, and we wish you the best of luck. Thank you for joining us today, and congratulations, class of 2023.